Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at Universal Studios Hollywood to check up on the Fast and the Furious coasters, some merchandise, and of course, Halloween Horror Nights. So how about you and I dive right in. It's another beautiful day at Universal Studios Hollywood. Parking lot was pretty full, so I'm expecting the park to be pretty busy today. And it's also very hot. And just like that, I've made it in the park. Yeah, it's a little busy today. Ooh, look at this here at the Hello Kitty store. They have a new neon sign. I love that. That's pretty cool. And if you're wondering what the wait times are, pretty much all the major thrill rides like Transformers, the Mario Kart attraction, Forbidden Journey, all that kind of stuff is at an hour wait with the exception of Mummy. It's sitting around 30 minutes, which is not too bad. And if you're wondering what the park hours are, they're 9 to 9 on this Tuesday. Let's just dive right into Halloween Horror Nights, and here's your latest look at Monstruos 2, The Nightmares of Latin America. This has been confirmed by the company not too long ago, and the facade for this haunted attraction is looking beautiful. Crews have been applying the aging. This is the process that makes everything look a little bit more old and decrepit. This is supposed to be a crypt in the middle of a cemetery that's probably been here for years and years and years and years and years. So as of right now, it's looking pretty good, but I can tell that they're not even close to being finished. The trim around the windows is also looking really cool, and I'm wondering if any props are going to go in these windows. Very similar to the facade last year, they had a lot of props on the facade, so it kind of starts to set this story before you even walk in. So I'm thinking the same thing is going to happen here, but who knows? At this point, it's still kind of all a mystery. They've also been adding texture to the facade as well, and they've taken care of that white plywood that was like right underneath what is now the brickwork that has been aged, and it matches the rest of the facade, so that looks nice. Okay, I've made it to Stage 5 Sunburn Point, aka the Lookout by Super Silly Funland. Let's check up on Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift, opening up in 2026. Yeah, there's quite a few crew members on site today doing a lot of work down over here by the tram road timeline that's down here. And then also a bunch of crew members here at the upper deck working on who knows what on the ground level there. As far as any new track pieces, I'm not seeing anything just yet, but I could be wrong because I feel like there might be a new support structure over there. We'll get a better look when we get over towards Simpsons, but in this area, yeah, there's really nothing new that we can see as far as any vertical construction goes. It's just a lot of pushing some dirt around. Still trying to figure out what's gonna be down here at this lower section. Like here's the fire road right here, and then there's like this level and then the top level. I'm wondering what's gonna go down there. Maybe more of the layout of the coaster, or maybe that's part of the queue, or maybe another maintenance shed, or who knows. And these footers are pretty interesting as well. I'm wondering if this will be a block break section because they are shaped a little bit differently from the ones right there. So yeah, I wonder if this will be launch section, block break. Off in the distance towards the new Universal Creative Campus, crews are working on that side of the hill. Really looking forward to the element that will eventually be over there because that looks to be the turnaround for the layout, and it'll make its way back up here. So yeah, I cannot wait to see the profiling on this thing. Now moving on to all the catwalk work, there's really nothing different in that section, like closest to French Street. They haven't installed anything more. I'm assuming here in the next couple days, they'll lift more pieces of steel up into place to continue that catwalk and maybe even work on the load and unload area because I'm assuming that that section of track is where the station is located. Strolling through Hogsmeade, and I'm wondering if they're gonna bring back the Death Eaters. And you know what, since I'm in the Wizarding World, I might as well take a little stroll through the gift shops to see what's new. Ooh, I haven't noticed these before. They have all the houses available with this design on them. It's pretty neat. Let's see, how much is it? 800 million. No, I was close though, $40. And just in case you're thinking about a nice sweater on this 95-degree day, you can get one of these. That's a mystery price, so I don't know what the price is. They have the Slithering Keeper hat for 20, I think it's 20 something. 27, there we go. And you can also get this embroidered if you want. That's pretty much it for the Wizarding World, so let's head over to the studio tour. But before I forget, I did notice outside the Wizarding World, they have some new balloons available. They're Super Nintendo World balloons, so that's pretty cool. Now when it comes to the studio tour and Halloween Horror Nights, there's really no noticeable changes this week on the haunted houses that we can see. We really can't see Ghostbusters from the surface lot. That has been confirmed to be one of the haunted houses down there. And then the other haunted house, we can see just a tiny bit. And again, there's really no big changes on that facade. And then the other unannounced haunted house that's behind Transformers, that one's looking the same as well. They all look great, but as far as any big changes, nothing this week. Made it over here to the escalator, and look at this. I was on the right track. This giant hole that they were digging is for another footer for the coaster. Again, all of these are so massive. I mean, it's crazy. This is going to be so darn cool. But besides that, there's really nothing else going on in this section. But this side is a totally different story. My goodness, look at all of the rebar. Like right here, like huge. This right here is massive. That is a massive footing for a support column. Holy guacamole. And even this one over here, incredibly large. But it leads all the way up the hill towards that piece of machinery. And look at how close it gets to the escalator. I mean, it's right there. And same with this one. So I'm wondering if they're gonna put up a little barrier right here, or if there's really not too much going on in this section that's gonna be harmful for anybody. And I'm not seeing any other track work as well. So what I was seeing on the lookout must have been something completely different. It might have been these two pieces right here. So yeah, nothing new as far as track work or support columns. Looking down behind Revenge of the Mummy at the Halloween Horror Nights haunted house that has been announced. It is Dead Exposure, Death Valley. A lot of progress continues on the facade. It's looking like the scenic crew is not done yet though, because there's still some more stuff staged out front. And I would assume as we inch closer to the opening, some more distressing might happen on the facade itself. I'm gonna go ahead and skip out on going downstairs, but I was here the other day with Michael and my friend Byron from For Your Amusement, that podcast I was on, and we went downstairs and played around in Super Nintendo World for a little bit. Michael was able to try out the all-new game. Remember, that is brand new up in the Glacier area of Super Nintendo World, so if you haven't checked it out already and you're coming to the park, don't forget to check it out. Now, it's just been announced that Shrek 5 is coming out in 2026, and I'm wondering if they're gonna swap out the Kung Fu Panda film for maybe a Shrek one. This is supposed to be something that they can change throughout time. When they built it, that was one of the things that they were talking about in concept is, they can make it Kung Fu Panda for a few years and then swap it out for something else, since it is media. So yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna switch it up to Shrek when the movie comes out. Okay, I've made it into the Universal Studios store. It's time to talk about some merchandise. We gotta check up on the Halloween Horror Nights stuff, since they did announce Ghostbusters is coming to the event. They usually do a merch drop, and I believe it's in the front. I just walked all the way around for nothing. There we go, there it is, right here. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire shirt coming to HHN. Nothing on the back. And we have Horror Nights on the side there with the like skull kind of character that is reoccurring for this year. And then we have some Ghostbusters hats. I'm not a fan of that though. It kind of looks like a sticker. I don't know if those are the best looking hats that I've seen Universal do. All of the official Halloween Horror Nights merch should be coming out here sometime in August if it's anything like last year. So I'm sure they're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff. But as of right now, it's still a lot of Studio Tour 60th anniversary things and just your classic Universal Studios merch. Look at this new backpack. That's pretty cool. I've made it to the Potter side, and I don't remember this. Oh my goodness, did you see that? It was like magic. It is a Harry Potter shirt, so things could happen. But I'm not remembering this shirt. So this could be new. This could be new. $37 for the magic t-shirt. And remember, Despicable Me 4 is now out in theaters, so they have a bunch of merchandise to coincide with that. And again, some more popcorn buckets. I think this is a popcorn bucket. Yep, it is. 20. Oh, his hat. What is up with the magic today? Are these Harry Potter items secretly too? What the heck? $29.99 for the magic popcorn bucket. It's giving Coneheads. I wonder if this minion's gonna Narthor the Garthok. Okay, I've made it out of the theme park. I'm gonna be making my way through CityWalk. And there's a little bit of construction going on in CityWalk, so we're gonna cover that and then we'll close it up for the day. All right, so we've known about Francesca's being closed. That's been closed for a few weeks now, but the latest closure here at CityWalk is right next door at Chick Chick Chicken, which is kind of a bummer. I actually did like the food there. But the real interesting thing is that the construction fence goes around both of these locations, the Francesca retail spot and then the Chick Chick Chicken dining spot. So I'm wondering if they're gonna turn this into one big venue, like they'll knock out the wall in between and make this one big either new store or new quick service place, or if it'll be two separate things. I'll be keeping an eye on it in the next few weeks and months as they continue to build out. But I wonder what it's gonna be. Go ahead and comment down below. What do you think the next addition to CityWalk is gonna be? And you know what, with that, I think that's gonna do it for today's video from Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. That would greatly help especially the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here and you love these vlogs from Universal Studios Hollywood or some of your other favorite theme parks, because I cover a bunch of them, well, you should consider subscribing because that helps out the channel tremendously too, and it helps you out because you can stay notified every time I post a new video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram account and X account. Those links will be down below in the description. And if you want to help out the channel even more, you want to go a step further, well, there's the super thanks button. You can hit that and donate towards the channel. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.